Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on the Nintendo Switch press event, specifically an AMA on Reddit with Laura Kate Dale. So these are a bunch of rumors and things that she's heard that could happen at this press event. So let's just break it down. Fortunately, Lord Kano on NeoGAF summarized a bunch of the things that she said during the AMA, so let's go ahead and break these down. First of all, there are definitely surprises left for the January 12th event. There's a lot of third-party stuff not touched on, some hardware details, UI system level info, and other info not yet spoiled. There's a pretty beefy presentation planned, and like some of Nintendo's better directs, it's going to be very info heavy, which is definitely a good sign in my opinion. Next up, she confirms that there's stuff that you're not expecting, and at least one unexpected new IP. Concerning Zelda, she says, I really hope it's launch, and the marketing seems to regularly suggest it'll be launch, but I'm still hearing it's going to miss launch. If I were just making educated guesses on public info, I'd have said launch, but I keep on hearing it'll miss launch. As a Zelda fan, I am as disappointed by that as anyone. Concerning the battery power and processing power, she says, I initially heard 3 hours max battery, no clue if that's full clock or portable clock speed. I've heard longer estimates since, which would lead me to suspect 3 hours is if you play the game fully clocked but not connected to power, which is doable at the very least with dev kits. I suspect we will see similar levels of graphical sacrifices as going from ultra to high to medium on PC. A little less of everything, but the same core experience. She's also heard about 2 third-party exclusives, the Mario and Rabbids RPG being one. She suspects 3 at least, but that's no guarantee that they're good exclusives. She also claims that the initial Virtual Console library is 100% going to disappoint folks in terms of raw volume of titles, and considering this is Nintendo, that's not much of a surprise to me. That's just kind of how it works for them. They're going to trickle feed the Virtual Console titles once again. Hopefully the games that's actually available are different and interesting and stuff we want to play. So we'll see. Concerning the Wii U ports, everything that she's heard is enhanced ports to varying degrees. Mario Kart seems extensive, while Smash seems minimal, so there's varying levels of additions. Concerning Beyond Good and Evil 2, she has heard that there's a CGI teaser for the game in the works, less than a minute long, and this is double sourced, but there's no word if it'll be ready for January. She suspects not the event, but then again, she also doesn't know when a 1-minute teaser being worked on now would be for otherwise. She can't really place it at any of the other events that they're prepping it for. Also, regarding Mother 3, she has heard that rumor just like Emily, and it seems to be a project that continuously comes to her from reputable sources with a strong track record, but for whatever reason, it never materializes. She's genuinely fascinated by why she keeps hearing about it, but it never happens. To her, it's the eternal phantom rumor. Also, concerning Monolith Soft's new project, she's heard that it's something new. It's not the Xenoblade Chronicles X port, although it's in the same vein as Xenoblade and X in terms of combat style. Now this is just my own little take from that, but that'd be really cool if we get a Xenoblade Chronicles X too. It's not the port, but it's certainly in the same combat style. And then we can also not expect anything from Platinum in January. Adding to that, Moherta on NeoGAF also wrote down that Laura heard achievements, but she can't seem to clarify whether they're separate or not from the new My Nintendo ones that folks are earning for playing the smartphone games. Those daily rewards on Miitomo and Mario Run, or just those one-time things that they can try to do to earn a few Nintendo coins, which would make sense if Nintendo continues to do that kind of stuff. And finally, she's heard that it's being released the same week in North America and Japan, and she's still being told that the system is region-free. So we'll have to see how it all ends up. That's a lot of info for the January 12th event. Not all of it might happen during the event. It's stuff for later that she's also just heard in terms of rumors. But once again, Laura's just a wealth of rumors and information. Again, whether or not they're true, we'll find out very soon. January 12th is quickly approaching. But thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on the Switch and other things gaming too. Till next time, bye.